Did you watch what I sent you, by the way?
The music video?
No, the stuff I sent you yesterday. That was the making of like the mission thing. Almost.
Oh no, no! I went to log in, but then we left the house yesterday,
okay.
and I was like, well, I'll watch this later, and I just haven't watched it yet. But is it really cool?
Yeah, 6 minutes.
All
It's
right.
like what we liked. It's like getting. I think it's cool if they do it this way. They gave us a song.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna maybe hopefully get the making of afterwards. So it's kind of like getting the little bits of Mission Metallica that we would get, but all in one. So it's 6.5 minutes long,
nice.
and it's them doing.
That's cool because we both that Mission Metallica thing. Almost 10 years ago, 8 years ago at this point, right?
Yeah,
2008. Ahead of its time, even though it was only 8 years ago.
Yeah.
So ahead of its time, they sold memberships, and it was with the purchase, the pre-order of the album, right? And you got a login and password for missionmetallica.com, and every day, every single day, they would post something. Whether it was a video of them in the studio just riffing on something of them in the tuning room on a tour riffing on something, old live shows for free, like 1982, 1983 live shows when they were first together performing stuff, like. And the audio on some of those were awful, but it was just so cool to hear. And free downloads of, we're gonna be on tour. We played a song off the album that we haven't talked about before. Here's a download for that show, that entire show, not just the one song. Like, videos, like montages, and they did that. It was like 6 months.
It seemed like it was quite a while. Because I think the first time that site went up was in May, and the album didn't come out till September. Yeah. So close.
Yeah, so just about 6 months of a build for an album to release, and it was basically what people do now with YouTube and vlog every day and all this other shit. And it's like, but they did it, and it was the first time that Metallica sold something digitally or physically through a pre-order system through their website. It was the last album on a major label, so now this album that's coming out in November, they're independently publishing on their own and releasing on their own.
That's cool.
Yeah, and so me and Bryce have kind of been waiting for this for 8 fucking years to see how they were going to do this again.
Yeah.
And like, it's insane, man. And the new song is actually really fucking good.
It's really good.
It's the title track off the album, which is Hardwired to Self-Destruct.
Yeah. And I don't know if you read the article, the Rolling Stone article. If not, did you read it?
Yeah, the two CDs.
Well, no. Well, there's that, but I sent you an article to Rolling Stone yesterday too. I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, but anyways, it's interesting. Sorry, this is turning into Metallica corner for a second.
Well,
see, Mike and I haven't talked. So you should still read the article. Like it's like one of the last things I boxed to you. But I think what was it? Basically, that song was so new, they just finished it on Monday. And
shot the video on Tuesday, released it on
I don't know
Wednesday?
when they shot the video, but that was a song where basically like they added it. They were looking at their collection of songs, and I guess they just said I want something like, let's just make something that would be a good opener for the album, and let's just work on it. And he said just James and Lars worked on it, and they worked on it in a week. And Lars said that's like us creating a song in a nanosecond. Like we created, recorded, produced the song in a week, and so that was the last thing that they've recorded, and that's how fresh that song was.
I liked the video. It felt like One Meets Enter Sandman video.
Just simple.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just really cool. Like, it's just crazy if you read that. Like, Lars, in his words, you hear it better. So if you read the article, but it's just like
all right. We need to fly to Brooklyn right now because I need Chris Jericho to read this article to me in his Lars voice.
Yeah, that'd be amazing. But it's just crazy to hear, just like then 4 days later, like they decided to play that song. But just interesting, like, because this was a song that just came up at the last second. The album's not even done. Like, the article's talking about Rob still laying down bass parts, but like
they crank that out.
So they're gonna do all that stuff. And it's just interesting, like you said, complete opposite with the last album. Like now it's like, as I was telling you that stuff was all happening live, it's like, oh shit, they're playing a new song. I'm like, oh fuck, you can pre-order the album. Here's the cover. Here's the track list. That was all let out to us in stages before. Remember, they unveiled the name of the album in like pictures each day or something. Yeah. And so it was just like, boom, here it all is. So it's really interesting though. Like, read that article, and then you're gonna like I said, it's a 6.5 making on the song of those two.
That's sweet, man.
And it's pretty cool to check out.
I like what they've been doing. Like even going all the way back to a year and a half in the life. Like the videos and the content they've been producing about making their albums and touring and all that stuff. I think it's really cool. And there's that whole era of Metallica kind of gets shit on by people.
Yeah.
But were ahead of their time. Way ahead of their time.
Yeah, definitely.
Even going all the way back to year and a half in the life.
They really were. I mean, they did film everything too. Yeah. And that song, man, they haven't released a song that short. That's like Kill 'Em All.
Yeah.
That song's 3 minutes.
Really short. That's the only thing I was like, it's it?
Yeah.
Like, Kirk's solo wasn't a solo. It was just like
it starts and it's gonna
go
somewhere and
then it's gone. I was like, what the hell?
But it had very little wah in it,
yeah.
which was interesting.
Yeah.
And the production sounds really good. Sounds better than Death Magnetic.
It felt like Ride the Lightning.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was.
And you know how I feel about that album.
I know. So like knowing that that's a song that they specifically wrote to open the album, like, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. They want this fucking just melt your face off 3.5 minute song. Boom, there it is.
Yeah, and it's nice and concise and like it does what they want it to do. Just kind of kick your ass.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. And then just to go on what you're saying, I mean, fuck, I know we aren't. Today would have been a crazy day if we did go to SoCal Pro because SoCal Pro and then NXT Takeover.
Yeah. And
then this is another thing that they do that they don't have to do. But tonight is that concert where they're opening up the Vikings' new stadium, and that concert, I don't think it's going to be video, just audio, but the whole concert will be available to stream on Pandora and on Metallica.com for free tonight.
That's awesome.
And it's like, bands don't have to do that, but they've done that. Their last few shows that they've done, prior to this one, you've been able to watch.
What's it called? The too big for the big game or whatever?
Yeah.
Too big for halftime?
Right, that one you were able to watch. This one they're streaming. They probably will play Hardwired tonight live, so that'll be its debut. That's the other thing that Lars said that made me happy. He's like, we kind of would rather people to hear the recorded version of the song and not something that's been recorded by 900 fans on a shitty cell phone recording. Yeah. So, because people keep asking, like, are you going to play another new song? He's like, oh, well, let me just put it this way. Like, you have a better shot of hearing a new song now, at least than you did a couple hours ago. And so, like, well, what about something other than Hardwired? And he's like, well, to what I just said, it's like, you can come to that decision on your own, but if we play something new, we want people to hear the recorded version first. So
right, that makes sense.
Yeah.